Hello everyone, welcome to Adora Perfect Pups, and in today's video we are doing a litter announcement for Kalahari and Elias's litter. I guess we've already done an announcement, but this is kind of an update, and we just did individual pictures and we'll be announcing kind of the names. We do have one person on the list for this litter, so Angie's going to be doing some grooming as we go, and I'll do some talking, and we'll have Angie obviously add her part to this as well. So. And we just gave them the names, so I don't have them memorized yet. So I'm going to be using their chip numbers to look up the names that we gave them there. This is going to be Tank. So this is a male, and his name is Tank. And he's got a lot of white on his chest there, on his toes. They are a little bit, they're not quite as far along as, they're only what, a little over 5 weeks old.
Just a fresh 7
Yep. So they are a little bit, more shy. They're a little bit more laid back right now. All of them were kind of. There really wasn't one that had a whole lot of extra confidence yet.
But it's a big difference between 5 and 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So they've been, at 4 weeks, we put them into a toddler stall, like a little, very small play zone. At 5 weeks, they start getting into larger spaces. So like a 6 by 6 space. So this is wide open. This is
all new.
A little new. Can be fearful for a few of them, but just watch the videos, because by next week it'll be a different story.
Yeah.
It'll be like, it's playtime, let's go.
Yeah. So this is Tank. He's got some white on his chest there and on his toes, and we are going to weigh each one as we go. And some of you may see all the puppies on our website and you wonder how Angie gets it done. Well, she has helpers, and today we have one of the helpers with us. So she's going to help us out with weighing the puppies today. So this is Tank, and we'll get a weight on him, and I'll grab the next one while we're doing that.
You mind taking?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
This is a boy. Yeah, take him. That way I can keep track of what I've done.
Then you may have to read it out so folks can.
Yeah.
Does it say on there? 2.38. We got one of our toys going there.
Yeah, activated weight, huh?
All right, the next one up here is Teddy.
Turn it off.
This is another male. We'll turn that off so we don't get distracted. There we go.
It's a little loud.
Okay, so this is Teddy, and Teddy has, I'd say, the most unique look of the litter. He has a little bit of a frosted on his coat there. It's a little bit frosted. It's not the solid dark color. It has a little darker undertones, but it's kind of has that frosted, washed out look coming out. So his ears are darker, so that could change. He could darken, maybe as he ages, the way that looks, but he does have a little bit of white on the back of his neck there. A lot of white coming up the front of the face.
It's a little straighter coat,
a little bit straighter.
So people in my age bracket, we used to frost our hair, Micah. We used to sit with caps on our head, and they pull this through and frost it. Well, we paid for that.
2.32. Okay.
Hey, baby. Hey.
This will be our first female of the group here. This is, just want to double check that again. This is Tara. I have a sister named Tara, so shout out to her. Anyway, yeah, so this is Tara, she's a female. Again, a little bit more straighter coat. These are the F1s, so they will have a little bit straighter, not the tight curls like you'll see on the F1Bs. These will get a little bit bigger, probably around more the 15 to 18 pound range. And but yeah, and she does have a little bit more curl on her ears there than I've noticed on a couple of the others. So it might have more texture as she gets a little older, but this is Tara.
And the other difference with these is they're going to have a stronger, blockier face. So they'll have a little bit more of that Cavalier face, a little bit more button eyes that'll be more prominent.
2.17.
2.17, okay. And then we have another female here. This is Tessa, and she's a little bit smaller, I would say, than Tara was. So she's just slightly smaller, but we'll see for sure on the scale, but I would say she's a little bit smaller. Maybe just a slightly darker hair coat. Her ears are nice and dark and mahogany there. White toes, white tail, white tip tail there on her chest.
Hi, sweetheart.
So, we'll get a weight on her, so that's Tessa. I think we're missing one more.
You want to take this one here? This one, I don't believe you've done her.
2.3.
Okay, 2.3, so she was a little bit smaller. Okay, this is a male. We're switching back to males. This is Tango. And I think so far, just by holding him, I think he's probably about the biggest. He definitely has a lot more texture to his coat. It's a little more wavy. And definitely in his ears, you can see a lot more crimp or curl in his ears there. So as far as texture, I'd say he's got the most texture to his coat, the most wave. Or you could call it a curl, I guess, but not quite curly, but definitely a lot more wavy than the other ones so far. So this is Tango.
You're using 80s terms. You said crimp. We did that too.
Yeah.
We frosted and crimped.
So he's got a lot of white on his chest, not quite so much on his face. He does have the little white, few strands on the back of his head there. So the white tip tail and toes. So this is Tango.
I'm missing one of the
Okay,
girlies.
did we get everybody? Tank?
I've got 4 here. There's
I think
2.68.
yeah.
2.68, cool. Well, that is all of them.
Yeah.
And we're getting through the nails here. Angie's trimming the nails
Yep.
and their hair. Maybe we should have done that before we did pictures, probably.
Probably. Sometimes we do
But,
things
yeah.
in the right order, and other
They've
times
had a bath and blow
they
dry.
got the bath and the blow dry, and
But they didn't have the finishing touches of
No.
it. So we'll have to do that before we do the next
Yeah.
ones for sure. But they did pretty good with the pictures.
they did. At
So
this
they-
point, the little hair towards her eyes isn't so obvious. It's more at the 7-week window that it always bothers me. I want to see all the eyes.
So yeah, guys,
yeah.
these are F1
Hi,
Cavapoos.
honey.
They'll be about 15 to 18 pounds. This is Kalahari and Elias's litter. They were born on 6/16. And yeah, that's kind of about it. We'll wrap it up. Hopefully that gives you an idea what they're gonna look like and a little bit into their temperament. Again, that's gonna come out more and more as the weeks go on. Right now they're kind of still in a little bit of a holding phase, but that will come out more and more as they grow older. So thanks for watching. We're gonna finish the video up and we'll see you in the next one.